I want to announce something to everybody here. Today this morning we lost one of the icons of Notre Dame and Notre Dame football, and that's Coach Ara Parseghian. He passed away this morning at 1:30. And for those that didn't know Coach Parseghian, just to give you a little bit of an insight into the man, not only did he win 2 national championships at Notre Dame in 1966 and 1973, but he also lost 3 of his grandchildren to an incredibly insidious disease called Niemann-Pick, and went on a crusade to find a cure for Niemann-Pick. And that's the kind of man he was. And I think around the world today, he'll be remembered for what he did as a football coach at Notre Dame. I'll remember him for what he did for his family and for the man that he was. He wrote me notes after every game. Even in the toughest times last year, at 93 years old, would drop me a note about one of the things in particular, one of our quotes that's in our locker room I got from Coach Parseghian. The pride and the tradition of Notre Dame football will not be left to the weak, the timid, or the non-committed. That was Coach Parseghian. And that was one of his watchwords about his football teams. And that's what he preached. You couldn't be timid and play for Coach Parseghian. You couldn't be weak mentally or physically. And he brought that every single day. He had something that he always said, which I always was reminded about in terms of a breaking point. He said, my team's never had a breaking point. We broke our opponents. And that was the mental toughness that his football teams always had. Always had. A great man, a great person, an innovative football coach, a great grandfather, great husband to his wife Katie, but a representative of Notre Dame that we lost today. So our hearts are heavy, but our spirits are lifted because he loved Notre Dame. He loved everything about Notre Dame. But I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about Coach Parseghian, his legacy, and what he did for the tradition. Because it's your job, our jobs, to uphold the legacy of Notre Dame and Notre Dame's tradition. And he is such a big part of the tradition of Notre Dame football that you represent every single day that you put on this jersey. So when we talk about traits of excellence and how hard it is, think about this man and what he went through and what he had to do throughout his life and what he achieved. Makes what we do on a day-to-day basis pretty simple. So let's stay to it. Let's keep getting better every single day. Let's get closer as a football team to our mission.
Yes, sir.
On our helmets this year, we will have right in the front here, Ara. A-R-A. We're putting it right on our helmets right here to remember a legend in Notre Dame football, Ara Parseghian. Let's get a break.
No breaking point.
On 2. 1, 2.